Hark! Wait, does that mean look at me? No, yeah, see, pay attention. Hark! Have ye heard the good fortune? Gamers get a whole new genre of games called quadruple A titles. Check it out!
Prepare to engage the enemy!
Just kidding, I don't know what the hell that crock of shit was, but I think gamers overall are getting real tired of the current state of AAA game studios. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much the big boys who you and even your grandma knows who make video games, you know, the Nintendos, the Sonys, the Ubisofts, etc., etc. These companies have begun to act in ways I can only describe as comfort greed. And I can hear you typing in the comments below. But Tito, what's comfort greed? I'm so glad you asked. I'm sure you've noticed it in one form or another, but the way I look at it is behavior that brings low effort to games because they know that people are going to buy them. I'll give you an example. Pokemon is known as one of the biggest and most profitable games of all time. They've released several games on the Switch, yet here are the last two that they've released. Can you tell which one came out first? But is that going to stop people from buying them? Of course not. We love these games, and we're going to play them with all the shit baked into them anyways, but it's pretty apparent that gamers are getting pretty upset that they have to pay a premium to have such a shitty experience and get burned with it. Which is understandable. There's nothing that sucks more than spending proper money on a game just to have a work day's worth of playtime and playing janitor on your PC after you're done. So what's the solution? Well, my friend, let me introduce you to the AA game. Now I can hear you yapping down there. Oh, but Vito, don't you mean just an indie title? No, shut up. Take your falling games and point and click games out of here. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about a AA game. Yeah, they've been around for a while, and people have called them different things here and there. Cuphead and It Takes Two are some pretty good examples that have gotten a ton of attention over the years, but really have never been classified as games as AA. But I think now more than ever, we are in what I would call a AA game renaissance. Yeah, we've been eating good. Especially after being starved as an Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege player for the latter half of the 2010s. AA games have been a breath of fresh air for many of us deep in the gaming bubble. Let's take a look at a game like the Finals. Look at this! Blowing people up, the China Lake, jump pads, zip lines, holy shit, this game's off the walls with this one. High octane, super arcadey, wildly fast first-person shooter. Comparing it with the budget and team size of Overwatch and Call of Duty, it blows these games away with replayability and charm that the other games just don't have. Instead of guilt-tripping their loyal players into playing every day so they can work towards a bigger, better goal that they can only achieve if they log in every single day. And I don't want this video to sound like I despise AAA games. Don't get me wrong, I despise some of the tactics that these companies have been using, but I still love them. The Finals doesn't waste your times with cosmetics and weapon options that don't make sense for the player to begin with. It drops you into the party and tells you to boogie. And it's fucking gas. And I think that's the true difference between a AAA game and these AA games. These games thrive on innovation. Unburdened by a massive budget that often dictates what the AAA development cycle looks like, they focus on diverse and inventive gameplay. AA titles bring a freshness that breaks away from the formulaic nature of many high-budget releases that we see nowadays. Here's a question for you. How many battle passes have you bought this year? But these formulas work and we keep buying them. So they'll keep coming. So unlike the love-hate relationship between the AAA developers and the players, the relationship between the gamer and the AA developer is a much closer and well-loved experience. The closer community engagement of a AA developer fosters a stronger connection with players, allowing them more responsive and personalized gaming experiences that are just better overall for everybody. And I think that's really the end goal for all of us that actually care about these things. You know, for more than just a money-making machine. But what if you don't like FPS and the Finals really isn't your cup of tea? Well, that's the great thing about calling it a renaissance. It's not just one game. It's a whole movement. Deep Rock Galactic, Lethal Company, Power, Risk of Rain, Helldivers 2 are just a handful of the titles that have come out in recent years that have just been amazing gaming experiences that dwarf anything that AAA developers have been releasing in the past couple years. And AA games might not be for everyone, but I think more options in the market is only a benefit for us. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some dude with a mic. If you like what you saw, leave a like. If you dislike the video, get fucked. You guys can't even see that anyways. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.